District size and electoral spending. This is a really important thing, especially for people who advocate for third parties. The bigger the district, the more money you need to run. And I've done a really good analysis on a wide variety of states over a 4-year period of time. You have New Hampshire, the winners spend $1,000. The losers spend $1,000. And the average district size, if they had all had single-member districts, is 3,000 people. When you get up to Vermont, where the districts are 4,000, the winners are spending $2,000, the losers are spending $2,000. Not only that, turnover drops, so it becomes more difficult to unseat an incumbent. The bigger the district, the harder it is to beat an incumbent. Not only that, but the citizens don't know who's running. And you start depending on R or D. You start looking up and down the ballot and you'll vote for somebody because they're a certain political race. When the district gets smaller, you get to say, well, that's Joe, or that's James. And you can say, I know that person, I trust him, and you're voting for him because you trust him. And again, they get to inform you, they get to tell you what's going on. Crucial, what we're so far from. So when the district size get really big, especially like in California, the winners are spending, at this point in time, 10-to-1 to what the losers are spending. So I think it was 1998 in California, the district size were 410,000. 2 years later, they were already at 425,000. So these districts are impossible to begin with, and they're increasing by 10 to 15,000 people per election. If you're going to challenge an incumbent, how in the heck are you going to do that? They don't even take you as a credible challenge unless you have millions of dollars you're ready to throw at it. And oddly enough, they seem to be able to match you when it comes time to it. So anyway, there are more third-party members in states like Vermont and New Hampshire that actually get elected because you can afford to. The common citizen has the ability to run in a small district. You can raise $1,000. In a district like California has, where you have 500,000 people, you can't. The other consequence is that turnover drops. So in New Hampshire, 1 in 3 lose office each election. Vermont, 1 in 4. And in California, in the last 10 years, only 1 incumbent has lost. We have elections to say we have elections. If no one loses, then what do they matter? I guess the favorability rating in California dropped to 15% at one point in time. 15%. And everybody gets reelected. Carol Mignon is the only person who has lost, the only incumbent who's lost in 10 years.